Now we need to go upwards. Okay. Do I attempt this? Or should I go to Zudomon and try to get one that goes all the way up? Or do I take the chance and see if it goes to Daring? Well, let's see what happens. Let's do it and see what happens. Okay, oh, now he's at Brave. Okay. Jesus. Why are you so complicated, sir? Okay, now he's at Zealous. Okay, perfect. Why was that so weird? He did not go in any of the directions that, that it said he was going to. Okay. Yeah, let's Digivolve him. Pagumon, 23. Okay. I'm gonna need more courage points. I look forward to the follow-up from your weekend next stream. Literally. Oh, wait. I'm going to be streaming that Monday, huh? I'm going to be tired as fudge. Speaking of follow-ups, I finally watched the first 5 episodes of Breakmon. Oh, Breakmon. Pff, what? Beat Break in the dub. You know what? I should watch it in dub, too. I'm watching, I'm blanking. I'm watching Japanese first. But how do you guys like the dub? Is it good? I mean, I had a feeling it would be because I like who they casted for Tomoro and Gekomon. The only person I'm not really set on the voice is Reina, just because it's Christina V. I recognize her voice in so many other things. So I'm just like, eh. I wish they casted someone else. But I mean, she's not a bad voice actor. It's just like she's already been in multiple Digimon projects, so they could have went with someone else. Please! He's only going up 1 level every time. I don't think his attack is going to be enough. Wait, I think it's just barely enough. It's this one, right, guys? Dub is great. Yeah, I saw a new episode of the not dub of Beat Break, and I need to catch up and watch that. Oh yeah, they finally started, or not finally. Well, they started the new arc, so I'm really interested to see how it's going. I kind of like how they're setting it up. So low requirements. Look at that requirement, so low. Wait, why did it go down? Oh, it's because of the farm thing? Yo, that's crazy. Before, it wanted me to be at like at 1,000 something. Yay! Okay, Astamon with the big ass gun. Oh, this guy is in Beat Break too. Okay, he's only level 24. This is the weakest ultimate I've ever had in my party ever. I don't think he can go to Mega with that. Okay. Oh, he can. This one. Wow. Easiest Mega, but also the weakest one I've ever had. Alright, Minervamon, I built you a boyfriend. Because you match the personality to the evolution. Oh! You could also cause... Wait, you could cause also matching personality. Oh, I didn't realize it affected it that much. Wait down because matching personality. Just a baby Mega. He's a little itty bitty. If in between the DLCs, I feel like he's deemed necessary, I'll work on him, but most likely not. I built you a BL. A boyfriend is the craziest matchmaking. I've built you a man. Oh wait, does he need to be in my party? Okay, yoink. Here is a man. Damn, he's so big compared to her. You got BL in her mind? I'm sitting so far away from my computer. I read that as BL instead of BF. Hey, I'm watching the new BL. Okay, I don't think anyone here watches BL, right? It's just me. Okay, but there's a new BL that came out. It's called Isekai Office Worker. It's about a guy who gets isekai'd into a fantasy world, but he's not the main character. He accidentally got caught up in someone else's isekai story, and he ended up also getting isekai'd. And so he's supposed to be basically just a throwaway character. But he starts working as like a financial advisor in this isekai world, and it's basically like that. There's only 2 episodes out so far. And I'm like, oh, I can already tell this is gonna be a good BL. And the animation's pretty good too. Minerva Mon is into biker guys. I don't like biker guys, they're obnoxious. Without the agent skills to reduce evolution requirements, matching the personality to evolution wouldn't do anything. I am vaguely aware of BL because of the common writer to BL pipeline that the Twitter fans who like both. So wait, are you saying if you like common writer or writer, there's a high chance you like BL? What is the correlation to that? My belief is that Minervamon is into the bike itself. The girl wants a bike. Oh, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. What's the matter with you? You hit your head or something? What? I was... Eh? Oh my god, did she finally fall in love, but with the bike instead? Not the guy, the bike? I was gonna do something and then I forgot. Oh well. Oh, this one's still going. It's not done yet. Excuse me. What is it, Minerva? Do you understand love? Kamen Rider actors often go into BL shows after doing a Kamen Rider? Oh, so that's where it started. So basically, Tilt, in order to be a true Kamen Rider fan, you need to start getting into BL. So that way you can fully relate to the fandom. I think that's funny how they all just seem to go into BL projects after that. I know a lot of actors do BL stuff, at least in Asia, if they're quote unquote struggling. But oh, we only have a few quests left. Talk to Bakushman. I think that's the last Royal Knight, right? No, he's not a Royal Knight, was he? I don't remember. My brain is blanking. He's not a Royal Knight. I support my BL lovers in the fandom, but they are my shows of choice. What about Yuri? GL. What about that? I know more girls are into BL, and then more guys are into GL. Which makes sense. Why does this make me think of that one Yakuza side quest where Kiryu Kazuma winds up getting roped into voice acting for a BL visual novel? That's right, that does happen. I totally forgot about that side quest. He's Olympus 12. Oh. Oh yeah, he is. Personally, I quite like just normal romance mangas and anime. Normal. You normie. You normie. I like the normal ones too. Lately, I've just been more into BL because it's not it wasn't shoujo season yet, but now that it's shoujo season, I feel I have to, I've been meaning to watch Tamon's B-side. I have already read some of the manga before it got adapted, but it was a while ago, so I don't really remember it. But I've been meaning to watch that one, but there's only like what, 3 episodes out so far, so maybe I'm thinking of letting it marinate before I start watching it. I do personally own at least one Yuri novel. You got one. That counts. I have never watched a GL either, TBH. I guess I am a boy who likes combat and explosions more than romance out of my Japanese shows. So you're you like the shonen basically. I can read Yuri or BL, but it ain't my first choice. Yeah. That makes sense. Like, I get that. I wasn't really into BL or any of that until Cirrus. Cirrus was actually the one who kind of ended up egging me to like it. Because I do have a friend that, like, growing up from, like, middle school, she did read yaoi. But back then, when we were in middle school, the type of BL that, or the type of yaoi that was popular were the toxic ones. So I never really got into it because I don't want to read toxicity. I don't like toxic leads. I don't like red flags or black flags. I don't like that. And lately, I'm glad more green flag BLs are being adapted and created. I'm like, see, this is better. I don't like the toxicity. I don't like it. So that's when I started getting into it. When Cirrus was like, oh, here's like a green flag one that you could probably read. And I was like, okay. And then I read that. And then I'm like, oh, perfect. See, this is what I wanted. You bought Bloom Into You. I've never heard of that one. Bloom Into You. I mostly watch us read isekais of the chill slow life type. I do like isekai mangas as well. I think, wait, we talked about manhwa once before, I think. A long time ago. The amount of manhwas I read, that, like, I have like 47 tabs open of my manhwas. Most of them are either isekai or villainous manhwas. Like, someone get isekai and just slowly travel the world, cooking or being a tourist. See, oh, I haven't read those types. I usually read the ones where it's like a girl gets isekai'd and then there's romance, like that kind. The world sucks enough. People want more nice content. Exactly. We're over the toxics. Just like when I was younger, I feel like I liked the tsundere characters, but let's be real. A lot of tsundere characters can be red flags at times. But now that I'm older, I'm just like, nah, I don't like tsunderes anymore. My favorite manga is Striving for the Luxury Liner. Liner. Get that rich isekai life with a ship summoning skills. Is it really an isekai if it's not a long-ass title? After getting drunk and falling into the sea, when he woke up, he found himself in a meadow. He is chased by a rabbit with horns. Alice in Wonderland? And wakes up to find that he's come to another world. The cheat that was randomly given to him was to summon a ship. This is a story about an ordinary protagonist who strives for luxurious, rich, and harem life while remaining ordinary. Okay, I don't really like harem. I'm not a fan of harem. Like, even when I play otome games, like, I hyperfixate on one guy, and that's the only guy that I give any attention to while I'm playing otome games. Everyone else can just be there. Quack. You find anyone distracting Shogun Gekkomon, get them away from our star. My only concern is for Shogun Gekkomon. I could not care less what happens to you humans. Wow, okay, thanks, Leopardmon. That's right, we still have to assemble this guy. He's the only one who's just like, ah, damn. That was not there before, that quest. Harem is a very small 1% of the manga. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, actually, I'm reading this one BL, which is very interesting. It's called Little Mushroom. It's gotten really popular recently. There's like these, how do I explain it? It's like one of those BLs that's more plot focused than it is romance focused. I was reading 2 of those. It was Little Mushroom, and then before that was oh shoot, what was it called? Somebody wants to rest. Oh, I know that's not very specific. But they both take place in worlds where they're kind of like dystopian. And the plot is more so trying to survive in that world rather than the romance. Like the romance is like an added treat, which I'm like, huh, this is interesting to see that it's more like world building focus. I would actually recommend Little Mushroom, even if you're not really into BL, just because it focuses more on the plot and the situation and the world building rather than it does the romance. I mean, the romance is nice, but the genre is not romance, I guess, if that makes sense. Speaking of isekais, more people need to see The Red Ranger Becomes an Adventure in Another World. It's about a red Power Ranger type that gets sent to a fantasy world, but all his Sentai powers work there. What? A Power Ranger in another world? The manga is mostly just the guy buying a small boat, trying to earn money to buy a larger ship from the skill, and then eventually work himself up to a full-on cruise ship. So he's trying to be the ultimate pirate. So it's like One Piece. I cannot go if Titans are in the sanctuary. I am a shogun, after all. Humans together, let us defeat Grand Kawagamon and revel in Shogun Gekumon's dulce tones. Okay. Well, let's fight a bug, because I guess that proves our worth. I've seen clips of that Red Ranger isekai. Really? Is it starting to get popular? I've never heard of it. I watched some episodes of the Red Ranger anime, kind of funny, but got boring fast. See, there's a thing with some isekais, a lot of them, like, they start off strong in the beginning, and then they get kind of, not like fillery, but they don't have, I feel like they use the same, like, they don't evolve their charm, if that makes sense. Like, it's like a stagnant kind of mood. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's truly a piece of art. Sometimes the studio messages them up. Messages them up? Oh, the studio messes them up of the show. Yeah, I don't understand why okay, back in the day, I used to watch my first, or like not really my first, but the anime that got me into anime, Yumero Patisserie. I think season 2 was interesting because I don't think the material for season 2 existed in the manga. I think it was all original. And I was like, wait, why? Because I remember after I watched that show, I read the manga and I was like, oh wait, season 1 of the show ends very differently than it does in the manga. It's like completely different. Like the endings are very, very different. And then, because the endings are different, I think, that's why season 2 is like completely new material. So I was like, whoa. I don't know if it was for better or for worse. Because I like both. Like, I like the way the show ended, but I also like the way the manga ended, even though they're both very different. But you definitely cannot incorporate season 2 into the manga because what they changed in the manga from the show it basically changed the whole outcome of how that franchise went. So it's like, I wonder why the studio decided to do that. Bielsamon scratching the Grand Kawagamon because he's a little itty bitty guy. Little itty bitty level 124. Let me swap him out actually. The anime that got me into anime back in 2006 was Happiness and Synopsis Kamizaka Haruhi, having been rescued when she was young by a mage, longed to be a mage herself, so she enrolled in a special school that allows regular magic classes into 2 different sections. Together with her rival best friend, Hiragi Anri, they study magic together while she is searching for the boy that saved her years ago to give him a Valentine's Day chocolate. See, I like it when people's like anime that got them into anime is like a niche one, you know? Like, I think that's like so it's nice to know that The anime doesn't have to be mainstream, I guess, for people to think that it's good enough to get into. Because I think Yume no Patissier, for me, at the time, it was a niche anime. I think it has a little more attention now. But back then, it was, like, kind of niche. Let's bring back, who did I have? I think it was Kaido. Let's see, I have 2 data types, 1 vaccine, 2 virus, and then 1 free type. Okay, that works. Fertilizer for the soul. Okay, let's go back to the romance one. I did not pay attention at all to that Bakisman quest. I apologize. I had the auto on and I didn't even notice because I was too busy yapping. I am one of the Aussies that grew up with Dragon Ball Z every weekday morning, so many anime fans built that way. So much at school episode discussions. Yeah, I do feel like a lot of us millennial anime fans, we grew up with like the mainstream ones because that was what was shown on TV. For me, I think I mentioned before, like I did grow up with Pokemon, Digimon, Beyblade, and all that. And then I had like a period between elementary school to high school where I just didn't watch cartoons at all. And then I was recommended Yume no Patissier by a friend. And then that's how I got back into anime. I had a normie period. There was a time in my life where I was a normie. Happiness is indeed a very niche anime. It sounds cute though. Maybe I'll check it out. I like checking out more niche animes. Is there a Bergermon? Yes. The Great Yap. I watched a lot of Pokemon, Sailor Moon, Beyblade, and Digimon on TV, but it didn't get me deep into anime. It was not until Happiness 26 that I got... Yeah, so we kind of had like similar kind of stories, Eyeless, where like, yeah, we did watch them, but I think it's because back then I viewed those shows as cartoons because I didn't really understand like the difference between cartoon and anime. So when I had my like, I'm grown up, I don't watch cartoons anymore phase. Like, yeah. Like, even to me, like, a Digimon, even though it is an anime, because I didn't view it as an anime when I was a kid, sometimes, like, I don't, like, feel like it's an anime. It's also very different from how animes are these days, so. I mean, I know it is an anime, but just in my mind, when I'm thinking about what was my anime awakening, it was Yume no Patissier, technically. It was my first online watch anime, yeah. I feel bad because there are some isekais that have lots of potential but get done dirty by studios. They get done dirty by studios, or they just don't have a good enough marketing, or their titles are so long that no one can remember what they are, so they don't even bother looking them up. I know that's one for me. Sometimes I'll get interested in isekai, but then I don't remember the title because it's so long, and then I can't find it. And I'm like, and I just give up. I am old, but I am never grown up. Agreed. Let's all never lose our whimsy. There is one anime I can definitely say is my favorite anime and is miles ahead of any anime out there. It's called Heavy Object. I've also never heard of that one either. Ron, why do you look like you're ready to fight? I know this is out of the blue, but you and I need to cross blades. Why? I can see why you would wonder that, but this fight has to happen. I had a strange feeling ever since I saw Beelzebub, but I can't quite put into words. About Beelzebub or about his bike? And does she want to tough out those emotions, get it out of her system? If I'm to alleviate this feeling, I figure I must face you in battle. You hang with the strongest Digimon I know. Beat you and my mind will be put at ease. Help me prove that nothing can lead me astray. Ready? Prepare to be defeated. Sure.
Ready to launch. Merry-go-round.
Whoa! Kaido. Okay. You use a virus type, so that makes sense. Who am I using? Steris. Okay.
Please? Please?
Okay, I'm just gonna leave Digimon. He's not worth my time. Alright, Minervamon, do you feel better? Hello, Automod? Wait, what the heck? Oh, what did you say? Why is it blocking this message? Oh, because of, okay. Allow. Okay. In the future, massive war machines called objects make normal weapons useless. Wars are now clean duels between these giants. Quenther, an engineer, and Havia, a soldier, change history when they manage to destroy an object using only their wits and C4 alongside their pilot, Melinda. They are sent on suicide missions to take down invincible machines. It's a mix of clever sci-fi puzzles, buddy comedy, and political war. I like sci-fi. Comedy is not really my vibe. I think when a show gets like... when there's so much info that you have to remember in both like either a book or a manga or show, I kind of get lost. So, I don't know if that would be my vibe. Have you ever had to deal with your hairbrush just getting caught in your hair? Yes. Yes. I once had a knot so bad that like from a hairbrush that I actually developed a bird's nest in my head. Oh my god, that was... I think I was like 13 at the time. That was horrible. Because I've got to say from experience, it sucks. It's me, the bug! I swear I felt like I had to tear out some of my hair to just get it unstuck. Yeah. That's the one bad thing about long hair. It's like everything gets tangled. Like I literally brushed my hair like an hour ago and all I've been doing is sitting here and it's already tangled again. That's the bad thing about having long hair. I mean, I also not dyed my hair. Bleached my hair, so that's another thing. Parts of my hair, not all of it. Bring out more of the yellow. Been a while since I had Automod go for one of my messages. And it wasn't even that bad. I mean, I guess like in the context of what the message was, it wasn't that bad. But I think the Automod just looks for specific words. Like, I love my long hair, but the tangles are nightmares. Literally, yes. Me when I rotate having short hair and long hair every like 2 to 3 years. But mostly it's just because I hate washing my hair. I hate washing and drying my hair. I got about shoulder length hair and I bought it and I brush it like 2 or 3 times a day and it never gets tangled. I guess it just depends on your hair type. I have very thick hair, like super thick hair. So my hair takes a lot longer to care for. So I just get annoyed sometimes. I lost. I have to get stronger if I'm going to be ready for the final battle to come. That feeling held me back. I have to shut it away until I'm strong. This will have to wait. Sorry for giving you a hard time. Thanks to you, I've come to terms with the feeling inside me. I don't know, it's like something is surging within me. Could this be Digivolution? Well, girl, you're already a Mega, so... Wait, what? Nothing happened. And I felt so certain something was going to, too. But, oh well, my mind is clear now. Wow, will Minervamon understand what love is before Neptunemon and Venusmon? Here, take this as thanks. Now, let's both get ready for the final battle. I got hair that likely makes yours look thin in comparison. I mean, I don't think so. My hair is really, really thick. Like, you see how my braids are on my VTuber model? Yeah, I'm not exaggerating when that's how thick my hair looks when it's braided. Like, these braids are not thick just for show. They're actually this chunky. Thick hair gang, I stopped having my head part way last year. Having your head part way? But it is, oh, shaving your hair. I stopped shaving my head part way last year. Oh my gosh. When I go get a haircut, when I am done, I have more hair on the ground than women who go there with 4 times as long hair. At least that's one thing, though. We'll never go bald. At least I'll never go bald. I have to wait until the next Minervamon quest starts, right? Okay, let's do fertilizer for the soul then. I have a feeling that one probably is not done yet. Minervamon's quest line is insanely sick according to the salon. I was actually at the salon on Monday and the hairdresser lady, she was like, damn, Crypta, like, she was like, she's basically saying, she's like, I'm gonna have to charge you double because your hair is so thick. And I was like, no, my money. I look good bald, but I have to shave every few days to keep it up. So I took a break from shaving it. Tilt is bald? It means we gotta shave this Grand Kawagamon. He can't have hair. And it looks really fluffy. Oh, impressive. I also know I have pretty thick hair myself. I look, wait, you're that. And it looks really fluffy after it's finished drying. Dude, I hate. Sometimes, I mean, obviously I'm probably gonna love having thick hair when I'm older. But as of right now, thick hair is such a pain in the butt, bro. And the funny thing is, both my brothers and dad have very thin hair. My dad and one of the brothers very near bald. You're adopted. I wish I was bald, then I wouldn't need to shave it. Oh, I see. You're bald by choice. Well, that changes a lot of things. You know what's funny? I had this family friend. I have this family friend. He and my dad used to work together. And he's bald, and I think he's naturally bald. There was a time where the whole family was over. So my family, my parents and my brother, and then my family friends. So the guy, his wife, and one of his sons, who was like only a few years younger than me. I remember we were having dinner or something. I don't remember how the conversation happened, but it had something to do with baldness or haircuts or something like that. And then the son turns to his dad and he's like, you know, Dad, I've been meaning to ask for a while, but how do bald people know? How do bald people know where their forehead starts and ends into where it becomes their scalp? And like this son, he's a very funny guy. Like he's very comedic. He's a very comedic guy. So he was saying that to be funny, and it did make all of us laugh. Like the question of like, adopted? Nah, I got my mom's genes for hair. She was like me. Oh, she got the mom genes. Adopted by Dr. Yuki. You lucked out. Just like Avatar, they used the wind. But yeah, so the son was like, how do bald people know where their forehead starts and where their scalp begins? Or like where their forehead ends and where their scalp begins? And then we all start laughing. Even the dad, who's like bald. And he's just like, I don't know, you just have a feeling. That was his answer. It was just like, you have a feeling. Sarenmon. So I'm often entranced by those voices from afar. What about the village has changed? I thought so. That is wonderful. The lovely chorus of Gekomon with Shogun Gekomon on lead vocals. I wish I could hear their enrapturing voices from right up close. I'll sing for you. Oh, I should have said that. You will? Oh, you've just made me happier than words can say. Thank you. I know it may never come to pass, but even so, I have long awaited the band's visit. They'll play music for her and then she won't be a sprout anymore. Yeah, there we go. Minervamon's decision if she's in love. I am in fact growing my hair out. I want to try for Crypta long hair at least once before I grow old and bald. Oh. So how long is your hair right now? Shoulder length? Depending on how fast your hair grows, it'll probably take like a couple years. 1 to 2 years. 1 to 2 years, I'd say. The last time I cut my hair short, it only took a year for it to grow super long again, at least for me. My hair grows pretty quickly. So from one year, I had my hair cut like up to my chin. It was like that short. And then I didn't cut it for a while. And a year later, it was already down to like my mid-back. In just a year, from my chin to my mid-back. Like right before like where, I guess like kidney area. Or head wisdom. My hair is growing till I finish a bottle of shampoo, then back to shaving it. That's hilarious. Get your money's worth of the shampoo. Just about shoulder length, just above it. Taken me a year to reach this long. Oh, so your hair grows a little bit slower then? So it'll probably take you, if you want to get your hair to like as long as mine, which is like right below the bust. It'd probably take maybe at least 2 years, I think, maybe. If it took a year for your hair to grow to shoulder length, then it'll probably take maybe another couple years, I think. Sirenmon wants to hear you sing, you derpy-eyed frog. Lady Sirenmon, glurp. Seriously. Although I'm of lordly station, can I truly sing before one such as Lady Sirenmon? Aw, shit. Man, I thought I could voice act, but I started coughing. Okay. Perhaps I can make a possible showing, but are my bandmates spirit enough? If I could give each member spirit seeds, so nothing went to chance, glurp. Spirit seeds? Do I have those? This is the show of a lifetime, glurp. They need spirit seeds to be in top form, glurp. In any event, we can't sing before Lady Sirenmon without those seeds, glurp. I'm guessing 2 to 3 more years. Damn. And then you'll be able to cosplay me with the braids. If I'm hopefully still streaming in 2 to 3 years. I know you would still have that cough this week. I know. I'm annoyed. It's probably going to be like a month or 2 before it goes away. I think it'll take longer for my cough to go away since I have my lung issues, but... Man. I hate having a cough because then I can't practice rap or singing or voice acting. Like, I can't do any of that. Like, I haven't practiced like rap in like maybe 3 weeks now. And then for voice acting, man, I was actually, my brother sent me an audition. He's like, hey, I know this person who's holding auditions. You should do it. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I tried to record for the role and I had to change my voice for it, but I could barely say like 2 lines before I started coughing, and I was like, man. So I don't know if I'm still gonna do it or not, but we'll see. It's not like a big project. It's like a more, it's like an independent project, so it wouldn't have been like a breakout role or anything, but it was just like, man, that's one opportunity, I guess, out the window, even if it was small. Imagine going to an anime convention and you see someone cosplay Crypta Agate. That would be insane. I do plan to like be more content focused this year. I want to put a lot more effort into my channel. So I am kind of like content planning at the moment and seeing what I could use. So who knows? Maybe by the end of this year I'll have a slightly bigger community.